Welcome, I'll be reacting to Blake's 7, Season 2, Episode 7. I just want to point out that making up the 7 currently, we have 2 artificial intelligences, Aurak and Zen. I've seen a lot of sci-fi shows where there's kind of the token robot, android, AI figure like Rami on Andromeda, but rarely 2 in the main cast. I do like Zen better, though. Don't tell Aurak.
What is that?
This is a commentary. It is not a market substitute. Please support the original, currently on BritBox. Callie! Are you working for Queen Amidala? You're wearing one of the handmaiden outfits. Oh yeah, Callie, you're totally wearing that same outfit. Alright, that's it. I have to show people. Alright. For anyone unaware of what I'm talking about, I was so obsessed with this outfit when the film first came out. I did my hair like that for months. Just imagine if they undid the collar slightly and you have Callie's outfit.
The Spectro says it's Ferris.
Could still be a meteor a long way off.
Well, it's certainly not a meteor.
Incredible.
Oh, what is it?
It is a nice model.
Probably the oldest ship you'll ever see, Wanderer class, the first Earth ships to reach deep space.
So how old?
600-700 years.
Ooh.
And then set adrift? Why?
I think we should take a look.
I don't think
No.
so.
Oh, Callie, there can hardly be any danger.
Could be a trap.
I detect life. Are you all right, Callie? They're ready.
Callie, what are you picking up?
Nothing good.
I don't know.
We can get inside through here. Must we?
Must we? Ooh. So we have a laboratory.
Dr. Belfry hasn't much to do. He should take up a hobby. Make sure he gets ground transportation and course coordination, will you, Jack?
I have a feeling a lot of people don't have much to do on this station. Ew. I wouldn't want to crawl through there either. I'm with you, Villa. The sound design makes it look like someone's mowing the lawn, doesn't it? Poor gardener's just like mowing. Oh look, rebels! Huh.
This is where he'll be.
How do you know?
He's the base commander. This is the command center. It has a certain logic, wouldn't you say?
Oh, put on one of those silly cape things. Yeah.
Put this on.
That salvager will be making hull contact within the hour. I think they should be warned.
Blake, that is a Federation base down there. The salvages are manned by Federation personnel.
They're human.
I need proof of that.
Oh.
Hello, Tynus.
They know each other.
Curly fun.
Do you mind?
No.
We've just been through a pipe.
Huh?
I love that the first thing they wanted to do was wash their hands.
No, I can't do it.
You can. And you will.
It's more than my life's worth, even.
We need that crystal, Tynus.
Excuse me. Just need to dry my hands.
Before you do that, make sure this message is A-line to Federation Headquarters Command.
Oh no. So they aren't truly friends. That's too bad.
You owe me. Remember?
Not enough to put my head on the block.
We were in a fraud together. When I was arrested, I kept my mouth shut.
When Avon holds out the hand of friendship, watch his other hand. That's the one with the hammer.
Derelict spacecraft.
You're going to take it seriously, then?
Well, I think it would be wise, Gamble.
Oh good.
Somebody out there seems to know more than we do. We want full quarantine around the landing bay. The whole operation will be remote videoed.
Well, at least he's being cautious. That's good. But it won't be enough.
10 hours, at least.
10 hours?
He's stalling.
That's a long time. I might go down there.
No.
Phosphorin?
As I said before, I don't like mysteries. If K-47 hit the center of a meteor storm, why would it suddenly reappear thousands of light years away?
So what's your theory?
I'm not launching any theories till I've tested the water. I'm going to teleport down.
Blake, no. I think you're taking an unnecessary risk, Blake. Just out of curiosity.
You may have heard of me. My name is Blake.
Yes, but then we're absent-minded scientists, you see. In fact, we've forgotten your name already. Haven't we, Gambro?
Whose name, sir?
Oh. I have a feeling this body is going to come alive. And this doctor chap is not going to make it out of this room. The table's going to be empty. No? That would have been a good moment. Just pan back, and it's not there.
The autopsy is carried out in a sealed mortuary in case there are any alien microorganisms around.
Very clever.
Are you all set, Dr. Weiler?
Check the EEG reading to verify that life is extinct, which it is.
Is it though? Is it? Mm-hmm.
Weiler?
Yeah. Found our malignant life. So what triggered it?
Now, suppose some control device had been linked into the nervous system. Well, that would explain the
So what's
electrical
controlling
activity
it?
in the brain.
They just started to act strangely, vague, wandering about, then they went into convulsions. They're in the sick bay now.
Oh no. Alright, so don't touch the creature, and don't touch people who have touched the creature. Got it.
We've taken swabs. I'm running tests now. I'll let you have the results as soon as we get them.
12 to 15 minutes.
Well, if it's a poison, it must be diabetes.
Nearly 10 minutes, Avon. Get a move on.
All right, I think I've done it.
Hurry up.
Can you go watch the door, Bella? I'm worried.
Well, then it must have spread from the sick bay.
Could it be airborne?
It must be airborne. That would explain why the four that went into the spaceship were not infected. I presume the station is air-conditioned.
Yes, why?
Shut it down.
Oh,
If you
good
stop
God.
the air circulating, you might at least slow the spread of infection.
That's a good idea.
All that's left of the incendiary mechanism. I don't want that found.
Wouldn't be recognized.
Maybe not, but there's no point in taking any chances.
Oh, clever. He can read the message that way.
Servalan. Liberator in orbit, phosphorin. Detaining 10 hours. Make speed. Tinus Q base.
Ashley ordered blankets from smallpox victims to be baled up and sent to the hostile tribes.
Germ warfare. You mean you think we've picked up a bale of blankets, is that?
Seems to make sense. And loaded with a virus biologically engineered to destroy the human species. It's a trap we fell into with both feet.
That's scary.
On board the Liberator, I have the most advanced computer ever designed.
You're telling him too many things, Blake. I appreciate that you're trying to help, but stop giving him information.
God. Aye.
Memory is the first thing to go.
Oh, God.
He has it.
Well, there aren't millions here, so don't worry about it.
Well, I'm here and I do worry about it. I don't like bugs. You can't hear them, you can't see them, you can't feel them, and suddenly you're dead.
We'll be out of here in a few minutes.
Well, that will destroy it.
I think I found the answer. Too late, I'm afraid, for anybody here, but it's absolutely vital that you record the following information. It seems to be a metabolic reaction to space travel. Well, this new virus, paratype 926, attacks those altered cells. It acts as a catalyst. They burst, and, well, the effects are literally a series of explosions that race through the body's neural cell structure.
Hurry before you lose your memory.
But I don't think the virus was
Hurry!
designed to
Say what
destroy
the
man,
formula is.
merely to confine him to his own planet. Now, here's the
Oh
formula.
no!
Go ahead. Dr. Belfryer!
I've forgotten how to read.
No! Maybe Aurak can extrapolate the rest of the formula from the first little bit that he heard.
Zen, I want to put a plague warning transmitter into orbit round Phosphoron. Then set a course for the constellation Saurus, speed standard by 10. There has to be a warning, Jenna. There has to be.
Having the two storylines going simultaneously was really interesting. I didn't quite catch his name, but I think it was Dr. Bellflower or something like that. I really liked his character. He didn't seem interested in any of that political stuff. He just saw Blake as an informed individual who was willing to help. And especially once the plague hit, he was like, well, we can take all the help we can get. And treated Blake as a colleague, not as a hero, not as a villain. Just someone to depend on. And it was nice seeing Blake have a leadership role that wasn't pew, pew, pew kind of a thing. He was more just giving helpful suggestions, like turning the air conditioning off. If I was the scientist, though, and I knew the first symptom of this disease was memory loss, I would have read the formula first and then explained why it was needed, not explain the background, then give the formula. But of course, we wouldn't have as dramatic an episode that way. Tynus was also interesting. Avon's former kind of colleague. With their similar personalities, I wonder what background they both had. It sounded like they were kind of in school together. Did they come from the same planet? It'd be interesting to know more about that backstory. I would love to get flashbacks of Avon as a kid. Can you imagine little tiny Avon? That'd be hilarious. Despite the rather horrifying conclusion to the episode, they did get the crystal. Servalan doesn't know that they have it. She's definitely not going to land on a plague planet to check. So they'll be able to listen in on communications without her knowing again. But most importantly, she's safe from the virus. Thank you, Blake.